September began with a cultural tremor that no one could ignore. At exactly midnight KST, W Korea unveiled its highly anticipated September cover featuring Taehyung, better known as V, of BTS. For weeks, there had been whispers in the fashion and K-pop community that something monumental was coming, but few expected the impact to be this immediate, or this overwhelming. The cover showcased Taehyung in a series of photographs that blurred the line between art and fashion. Styled in a palette that moved effortlessly from bold, contemporary lines to soft, nostalgic tones, the images carried a cinematic quality. His gaze, piercing yet gentle, seemed to pull viewers into a story without words. In that moment, it was clear. This was more than a magazine drop. It was the beginning of yet another cultural milestone for one of Korea's most beloved stars. Fans reacted instantly. Within minutes, screenshots of the cover were everywhere, on Twitter, Instagram, Weverse, and even non-fan communities. The buzz was deafening. And then the real chaos began. Fans flooding the official W Korea website, causing the servers to crash under the massive demand. By dawn in Seoul, the first printing had already sold out. Bookstores across the city reported lines wrapping around corners, with fans camping out overnight just to secure a copy. Internationally, retailers faced a digital storm. US sites sold out in under 30 minutes. Japanese fans reported entire stockpiles being cleared in less than an hour. In Europe, the issue became nearly impossible to find after the first day. Secondary markets exploded overnight. Copies that originally retailed for less than $20 were being resold for 5 times the price. Collectors treated the September issue as if it were a rare art piece, and in many ways, it was. Fashion insiders confirmed that Taehyung's cover drove the highest single-month sales in W Korea's history, setting new records not just domestically, but internationally. The frenzy highlighted something important: Taehyung's ability to move markets. Unlike typical celebrity covers, which boost sales moderately, his appearance created an event, something fans and casual observers alike felt compelled to participate in. What makes Taehyung different from any other star gracing magazine covers? Fashion critics point to his duality. He isn't simply wearing clothes, he embodies them. Each pose, each tilt of his head carries a narrative quality that makes a single frame feel like a short film. His artistry doesn't stop at the music stage, it extends into the world of visual storytelling. Industry experts also note his versatility. Unlike some idols who are pigeonholed into specific looks, Taehyung's range is staggering. He can embody classic elegance one moment and edgy modernity the next, all while retaining a unique identity that is distinctly his own. Quote, "He doesn't just fit fashion, he elevates it," one critic wrote. For the fashion world, Taehyung represents the merging of two powerful forces: K-pop's global influence and high fashion's demand for fresh, boundary-pushing icons. In this way, his presence on W Korea's September cover is not merely about aesthetics. It's about rewriting the standards of what a cover star can achieve. The digital aftermath was explosive. On X, formerly Twitter, hashtags TaehyungWKorea, Taehyung Cover King, and Visual King V trended globally for more than 24 hours. Fans shared personal stories of waiting for their pre-orders, celebrating successful purchases, or expressing heartbreak over sold-out stocks. One fan wrote, "I've collected every Taehyung cover, but this one feels historic. It's like owning a piece of art that defines 2025. Another commented, "This isn't just a magazine, it's proof of Taehyung's timeless influence." The excitement wasn't limited to fans. Fashion editors, stylists, and even celebrities posted about the cover, praising its impact. Many noted that Taehyung's ability to capture emotion in still images is rare in the industry, elevating him beyond the title of idol into the realm of cultural icon. The success of Taehyung's W Korea cover has sent ripples throughout the fashion industry. Insiders hint that luxury houses are already lining up to secure him as the face of upcoming campaigns. Some brands, particularly in Europe, see him as the ultimate bridge between East and West, a figure whose universal appeal can transcend cultural boundaries. The timing is also crucial. With Taehyung still completing his military service, this cover serves as both a reminder and a promise. It reminds the world of his unshakable presence even during a hiatus, and it promises that when he returns, the demand for him will be greater than ever. For fashion brands, betting on Taehyung now is like investing in a star destined only to rise higher. Beyond the fashion world, Taehyung's achievement symbolizes something larger: BTS's enduring legacy. Even as the members serve in the military, their individual projects continue to shape global culture. Each success adds another layer to the group's collective history. Taehyung's W Korea cover is not just about one idol breaking records. It's about what BTS represents: resilience, influence, and the ability to transcend boundaries of language, geography, and industry. Fans know this. That's why the pride they feel goes beyond Taehyung alone. It's about BTS continuing to make history, one milestone at a time. Owning the September issue of W Korea featuring Taehyung has become more than just a casual purchase. It's a status symbol. Fans treat it as a collectible, carefully sealing their copies in protective sleeves, some even framing them like rare art. Online communities have sprung up where armies share photos of their treasured copies, swapping stories of how far they went to secure one. Some fans traveled across cities, even countries, to buy the magazine in person. In Indonesia, entire bookshops reported fans lining up before dawn. In New York, fans documented their Taehyung hunt across different districts, only to find shelves empty everywhere. For many, the experience of chasing the magazine became a bonding moment, uniting fans through a shared mission: to own a piece of Taehyung's legacy. This cover is not an isolated event. It's the culmination of Taehyung's years of evolution in the fashion world. From his early appearances in Saint Laurent and Celine to his attendance at international fashion weeks, Taehyung has consistently drawn attention from luxury brands. Insiders suggest that his unique aesthetic, soft yet powerful, classic yet modern, makes him an ideal muse for designers searching for inspiration beyond the conventional. What sets Taehyung apart is his authenticity. Fans and critics agree that he doesn't chase trends, he sets them. Whether it's a simple oversized shirt, a structured blazer, or an experimental look, his style feels lived in rather than forced. This authenticity translates into influence. When Taehyung wears something, it sells. When he poses with a brand, it trends. This cements him as not just a cover star, but a future global fashion ambassador. Perhaps what makes this magazine cover so impactful is its timing. Taehyung, like the rest of BTS, is currently serving his mandatory military duty. Fans have been waiting patiently, holding on to small glimpses of each member's activities during this hiatus. For armies, this cover isn't just a photo shoot, it's a message. It tells fans, even while I'm away, I am still here with you. The emotional resonance of this timing cannot be overstated. Many fans expressed how the cover gave them hope, something tangible to hold on to during the long wait until Taehyung's discharge. It served as a reminder that absence does not diminish presence. If anything, it strengthens it. In South Korea, Taehyung's W Korea cover dominated headlines across mainstream outlets. News anchors highlighted the historic sellout, while entertainment programs analyzed the cultural significance of his influence. Some critics described it as proof that BTS is no longer just part of K-pop, they are a global cultural institution. Even rival entertainment agencies acknowledged Taehyung's success, with some analysts suggesting that his cover boosted interest in other Idol magazine appearances, indirectly benefiting the industry as a whole. His presence has once again set a benchmark, showing the level of cultural and economic power a single BTS member can generate. This milestone also sparks a larger question. What role will fashion play in BTS's future as a group? With each member making waves in solo ventures, fashion is becoming an increasingly important part of their legacy. For Taehyung specifically, the September cover could be a preview of bigger things to come. A long-term partnership with a luxury brand, a global ambassador role, or even the possibility of his own fashion line. Fans speculate that BTS's eventual comeback will not only be about music, but also about image, identity, and cultural influence. If Taehyung continues to dominate the fashion scene, his role in shaping the group's aesthetic will be undeniable. Years from now, fans will look back at this cover not just as a magazine release, but as a defining moment in 2025. It encapsulates the hunger for BTS during their military hiatus, the loyalty of fans, and the unshakable presence of Taehyung as an artist, icon, and cultural force. For ARMYs, the September W Korea cover is more than glossy paper. It's history. It's a symbol of pride, perseverance, and the promise of what's to come. And as Taehyung continues to break boundaries, one thing is clear: this is not the peak. It's only the beginning of another chapter in his and BTS's unfolding story.